Hi, this is Tabitha speaking on achievement standards. So our 10-lesson outline primarily focuses on the achievement standard under movement and physical activity of students critique the effectiveness of strategies designed to enhance health, fitness and well-being. Under this achievement strand is a sub-strand of students participate in and evaluate physical activities designed to enhance health, fitness and well-being. Through teaching students about goals, digital tools and technologies, warm-ups and cool-downs, fitness components, training methods and the various benefits of activity, they should, by the end of the unit, have successfully participated in physical activities and have a well-developed understanding of strategies to improve their own and others' health, fitness and well-being. One of the descriptors of this substrand involves proposing realistic physical activity goals, which we target through our first lesson on setting measurable and realistic goals, known as SMART goals, which encourage students to reach their potential, their personal fitness aims with a way to track progress and maintain intrinsic motivation. Our second lesson is dedicated to designing, modelling and learning about warm-ups and cool-downs and their physiological and psychological benefits. This directly links to the descriptor of designing and modelling different warm-ups and cool-down routines for the class and discussing their importance for reducing the chance of injuries or soreness after activity. Similarly, through explicitly teaching fitness components, as seen in lessons 3, 5, 7 and 8, and more notably how these can be improved through appropriate training, lessons 4, 6 and 8, students will develop a thorough understanding of ways to enhance their physical health and well-being in relation to fitness of various components. This knowledge will promote future physical activity decisions and a healthy lifestyle. The summative assessments in the middle and at the end of this unit help to reinforce the knowledge learnt in previous lessons, ensuring that students are at the required level of understanding as stated by this achievement standard of the curriculum. According to the Australian Curriculum website on the learning area of health and physical education, it is essential that young people develop their ability to respond to new health issues and evolving physical activity options, which is why this unit primarily focuses on learning about strategies to enhance fitness and engaging in physical activities to help promote future active lifestyles.
This is Jayda speaking now. In our design unit, not only is it focused on improving each individual's immediate physical health, but it is structured to teach and educate students on the health benefits of physical activity. This is so that they have a greater personal understanding of and are able to identify the physiological benefits of regular physical activity, as well as learn different methods to improve fitness components, then apply these both to healthy lifestyles outside of school, meeting our first, second and fifth unit learning objectives. In a research conducted by the US Department of Health and Human Services and referenced in the Physical Activity Guidelines for American 2nd edition 2018, when performed regularly, physiological health benefits of physical activity can include stronger muscles and bones, reduced or delayed risk of chronic diseases and healthier weight status, which all overall benefit the quality of life for the individual looking into the future, promoting lifelong physical activity. As a result of physical activity, chronic adaptations can occur, which are explored in Lesson 9. The success criteria include students being able to explain how regular exercise improves physical health over time, focusing on the long-term physical changes that occur as a result of physical exercise. This helps enhance the student's understanding of how physical activity and regular training has the ability to actually make physical changes within your body, which improve overall health, leading to the decrease or delayed risk of cardiac disease, stroke, chronic disease, etc., supporting the paper research by the US Department of Health and Human Services. In Lesson 1, a range of digital tools are explored which provide students with immediate data demonstrating the acute physiological effects during exercise, which alongside cues and word prompts will show the students using primary data they collected on how the intensity of movement and exercise can positively affect and benefit health. Throughout the unit, durations of physical activity will be provided to the students, which will help further their knowledge on how to maximise the physical benefits of physical activity. For example, in our session plan, one of the key teaching points was to mention the ideal duration for maximum benefit, as well as talking about the target heart rate zones to improve training and performance. By also focusing on training the specific fitness components in lessons 3 to 8, an understanding develops of the benefits of training the components in a sporting context, but also how they support everyday function and enhance overall health. Well, I have discussed the physiological health benefits of physical activity, now passing it on to Zara to talk about the mental and cognitive benefits.
Mental and cognitive benefits. Physical activity is widely recognised for its physical benefits, but its impact on mental and cognitive well-being is equally significant and often overlooked. This unit makes that case clearly. Research shows that regular physical activity improves memory, attention, and the ability to plan and problem solve. skills that directly support students' academic performance across all subject areas. As Hillman et al. Demonstrated, exercise has measurable positive effects on brain function and cognition. In Lesson 1, students use digital tools and SMART goal frameworks to plan and monitor their own fitness, developing the same reflective thinking skills valued throughout their senior education. At Year 10, students face increasing academic pressure and social complexity. Physical activity is one of the most effective accessible tools for managing stress and regulating emotion. The aerobic and anaerobic session in Lessons 4, 5 and 6 gives students first-hand experience of how sustained movement improves mood and reduces tension. Lesson 8, yoga and Pilates sessions go further, and research by Khalsa confirms that mindful movement practices like these are particularly effective in reducing anxiety in young people. Critically, Lesson 10 brings all of this together, giving students the language to understand what they've already experienced. They explore both the immediate and long-term mental health benefits of physical activity and examine real barriers to stay active, developing the skills to overcome them. According to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, 1 in 4 young Australians experience a mental health condition, making this kind of literacy essential. Finally, the unit's consistent focus of lifelong physical activity ensures students leave not just informed but motivated, understanding that physical activity is a lifelong mental health tool, not simply a school requirement. I'll now pass on to Sarah.
Throughout our program, we chose to include a range of different physical education sessions to be in line with the Victorian curriculum. One of our main focuses was the benefits of lifelong physical activity. The Victorian curriculum for years 7 to 10 states that lifelong physical activity should focus on how participation in physical activity can enhance health-related fitness and well-being across the lifespan, and includes individual and group fitness activities and active recreation activities. With access to specialised facilities, equipment and expertise, these activities can also include swimming, tai chi, yoga, Pilates, bushwalking, recreational cycling and resistance training. According to the Department of Health, a rise in Australian sedentary behaviour has occurred over the last 5 years. Physical inactivity is largely linked to the ill health in the Australian population. To enhance the lifelong benefits of physical activity, we ensured to include a range of different fitness components, some of them being muscular power, flexibility, speed, muscular strength, etc. This means that we could display and teach students how to include a range of physical activity throughout their life. This will in turn help reduce the prevalence of ill health as our students go beyond high school. Providing them with these resources means that they are more likely to maintain high levels of physical activity. Providing students with health literacy and the ability to understand the benefits of different types of training will help ensure that physical activity is maintained over the course of their life, such as improved functioning of the body systems, higher mental health, etc. According to the Department of Health, the 4 priorities of the Victorian Active Living Alliance, or VALA, include adopting and implementing a whole-of-system approach to initiatives and actions, increasing active travel to school, shops, stations and jobs, and for social purposes, to increase safe and convenient access to parks, open spaces and public spaces, and increasing safe and convenient opportunities to lead an active life. Hence why we attempted to provide a range of different forms of exercise.